Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Here we are with days 11 through 15 of the Kensington Wine Market Whiskey Advent Calendar for the year 2020. Yeah, so I'm going to give you a little rundown of each day, and just like I did for the first two segments. And then I'll tell you what my favorite one was, and we'll move on. Um, So the first one, well, first of all, before we get going, I wanted to say the first 10 days of this calendar, there were some good drams in there, but after the 10th day, I was a little worried. I was sitting there thinking, okay, maybe, what have I gotten myself into here? Maybe this isn't going to be as great as I thought it was going to be. Like I said, there are some great drams in the first 10, but some that were sort of pretty common as well. Well, days 11 through 15 sure changed my mind. Yeah, every single dram in the last 5 days have been uh, superb. So, without further ado, on day 11, we were treated to Glen Scotia 15. The lighting in here sucks and my hands are filthy from work today. But yeah, for those of you that are following in the 12 Drams of Christmas videos that I'm doing as well, day one for me for our 12 Drams of Christmas was a Glen Scotia Victoriana cast strength. And yeah, I cannot say enough about Glen Scotia Distillery. I absolutely love them. They're owned by Loch Lomond Distilling Group or Distilling Company. And yeah, again, this dram was a beautiful fruit forward dram, but it had that really nice sort of coastal salinity and oiliness to it as well. So that was day 11. Day 12 was an Arran single malt called Barrel Reserve. And Arran is distilled on the Isle of Arran, and it's the only distillery on the Isle of Arran. And this is 100% American oak. Again, a beautiful dram. Just starting to get into the Arran malts, and I look forward to exploring them a lot more. So far, I like what I see, or what I taste. So that was day 12. Day 13 is when it really started to get turned up a notch. Day 13, we found a Glenfarclas 25-year-old. And that was amazing. I actually had the the honor or the privilege of sampling a Glenfarclas 25 back in October. My uncle sent me a whole bunch of 25-year-old drams to sample, and I should have done a video, but I didn't. And I'm sorry for that. But yeah, a spectacular whiskey, and a real treat to find behind door number 13. The door number 14 was a single malts of Scotland whiskey, and when I say single malts of Scotland, that's an independent bottler in Scotland. So SMOS. And this one was a Kalila. Again, the lighting's probably horrible, but a Kalila 8-year-old. Again, you guys know how much I love Islay whiskeys, and I truly do love Kalilas. This particular one was bottled at 61.5%. And what a fantastic whiskey. So much character. I got chocolate dipped banana chips. I got a bunch of other fantastic notes in there. Highly recommend if the Kensington Wine Market has any of this in stock. I haven't even checked yet. And you like Kalilas or you like Islay whiskeys, grab one. Plenty of peat smoke in here too. And that brought us to today, December 15th. And this one I'm going to share with you guys. There it is in the glass. Look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? This is, I believe, their second single cask release of 100% rye whiskey. So this is Shelter Point single cask rye whiskey. And again, this is a cask strength as well at 58.8%. So for those of you who like the spiciness of rye, this is a true rye, 100% rye. So a lot of rye whiskeys, when you buy them in the store, says rye on the bottle, but it's actually mostly corn or wheat, but mostly corn. And then they use a little bit of rye for flavoring because rye has that beautiful kind of spiciness to it. So this is a true rye, much like the Alberta Premium Cask Strength. This is sort of Shelter Point's version of the Alberta Premium. So without further ado, again, there's the color. Ooh, yeah. Rich and on the nose. Excuse me. Been a long day. All I get is that beautiful rye, baking spices. There's a oakiness in there as well. And this beautiful dark, rich sweetness. This is a Christmas dram if I ever saw one. So, as I said, Shelter Point released a single cask rye whiskey one or 2 years ago, and it was insanely popular. And obviously, because it was a single cask, there was limited bottles, and it sold out pretty quickly. I can't imagine this one staying on the shelves for very long either. It's fantastic. Definitely a punch in the face of cask strength alcohol, but it's super good. Very complex in flavor notes. Can't say enough about Shelter Point. As you guys know, I'm pretty biased, but love them to pieces. So, what was my favorite whiskey from days 11 to 15? It was actually harder than you think to decide. And as much as I love Shelter Point, it's pretty hard to compete with a Glenfarclas 25. And Kalila, I would say, would probably be my second. But they were all super good whiskeys. The Glenfarclas 25, you can see I left some in the bottle there. That's because I just recently acquired a Strath Liquor Store exclusive Glenfarclas 12-year-old cask strength. And I think I might do a comparison video just for fun between the cask strength 12-year-old and the Glenfarclas 25. Might be kind of fun. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. These were super good whiskeys, and if it's ramping up like it seems to be, I'm super excited about the days to come. Hope you guys are happy and safe, getting ready for the holidays, and we'll see you in 5 days.